Hi, friend. I am Steffi Shipley. Thank you so much for getting the Pampering Packet and joining me. You either did this by QR code or I sent you the link, but I am so excited that you're here. So I'm actually going to be doing the pampering session myself on myself. You can follow along with me or wash and do later. It's up to you. And so I'm just so excited to get started. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. Um, Again, I'm Steffi Shipley. I've been a sales director with Mary Kay now since April 2023. But I've been using the products since, gosh, I guess I was about 16 when I started. And that was with the cleansing bar. And so yeah, but then I started selling it about 2 years ago because my sister joined and she wanted me to go along her journey with her. And I had no intention at the time to sell this or do anything with it except just get my products at discount. And because I love Mary Kay, you cannot get any products for the price and the value. Everything that you're getting is just, there's no other. And oh my goodness, and Mary Kay was rated #1 skincare and cosmetics company in the world this year. Oh my gosh, mic drop, right? So we're just so ecstatic. But then after, going to events with my sister and meetings and just being in the Mary Kay culture, I just realized how phenomenal it was. And, and it was amazing. And I was a full-time nurse before. And I quit my nursing job in October to do this full time and then became a sales director in April. So I'm loving my life. I'm able to be home. I watch my grandson one day a week. I get to travel and do things that I never would have been able to do had I been still being nursing. And I'm making more money now too. So it's just been an absolute game changer. So if any of you are interested and want to hear more information, please reach out. I am all about empowering women and you living up to your full potential and your dreams. And it's just so exciting to help women. So, but anyway, let's get started. We're going to start today with skincare, and because that is just so important. Do you know the #1 thing that women notice about other women is the condition of their skin? Yeah, so it's very important, especially as you get older and we start aging and we get wrinkles. You can see mine. But so we're going to do that. We're going to focus on the skincare, a deep cleansing mask, some exfoliation, hydrating treatments, the whole 9 yards. And then we'll do a quick out the door dash look. So not like a full face makeup, but just a little bit for like an everyday look. And if you're just running out to the grocery store and you just, want to look your best, we're going to do that at the end. If you'd like to do a full glamour, whether you're local or not, I do have a beauty studio here locally, but that's okay because we can do this now virtually. That is the beauty of this Mary Kay business, is that we have now, it's just not that COVID was a good thing by any means, but the one bright spot about it was that business had everyone had to shift. And you had to learn to work from home and do virtuals. And so now it's just opened up the world to a lot of people. So, and if you're like me, I like staying home anyway. I'm kind of a homebody. All right. So, in your pampering packet, you're just going to need some water, a washcloth, scissors to open the packets with, and a pen. That would be great. And I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see before we get started here. Okay, so I'm looking for 3 types of people today. I'm looking for one to just absolutely love the products. I'm very passionate about the products and about this business, and I want you to love it as much as I do. And also too, I'm looking for those that free is for me. Is that your motto? Because hey, That is my motto. And so if you were thinking, yes, free is for me, and you'd like to book a party to get all these amazing products for free or earn discounts, then tell me, let me know. Because guess what? A party is only you plus two. And again, we can do it virtually or locally, depending on where you live. Very easy to do, and it's a lot of fun. And then lastly, just watch what I do. And if you're thinking to yourself, I'd really like to have some extra income coming in, or just some sisterhood, some new friends, and then maybe you're thinking, hey, I want to give this a try. All right. So I will be giving away prizes. Even though you're just watching this video, I do want to be able to give you prizes like I do for virtuals and when we're doing Zooms face to face. So in your packet, you may or may not have gotten, is a pamphlet that looks like this. If you have not gotten this in your pampering packet, that's okay. Just get a piece of paper. That's all you need, is a piece of paper or back of an envelope, whatever you have. And I want you to make a tic-tac-toe board like this. So you're going to make it with 9 spaces. Can you see that? 9 spaces. Okay? And what I did was, if you have the pamphlet, I just turned it on its back side so you could have it. And then what we're going to do is, every time I go over a product and you love it, go ahead and write that down on one of the squares. Because if you fill in all 9 squares and you send this to me, I'm going to give you a prize just for sending it to me. It doesn't mean I'm making you buy it. It just means these are products that you love, and that you would like to possibly get more samples, or so I can put it on your wish list, whatever. Okay, so let's get started. All right. Let me get my stuff here. So I've got my water, and like I said, I'm going to do this with you guys. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of products that are not in your packet. I'm gonna pull my bangs back here. So I have no makeup on. You guys are seeing me all natural. So no judgment, no judgment. All right. So this is a product that you do not have in your Pampering Packet, but like I said, I want to show you a couple of products that are my absolute favorite. And this is our oil-free eye makeup remover. I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. I cannot express to you how much I love it. So it gently removes your eye makeup, because our eyes, or the skin around our eyes, is 10 times thinner than anywhere else on our body. So we want to make sure that we're, being gentle with it and not tugging and pulling and making more wrinkles than we should have. So that's why I love this. You put this on a cotton round or a tissue, whatever you have, and you soak it and you just let it sit on your eye, and then you just gently wipe away. But great thing is that it's for contact wearers. It's for sensitive eyes, and also it removes waterproof mascara very nice and gently. But another reason why I love it is that this is good to use even if you do not use eye makeup. Like if you're not a makeup wearer, that's okay. This is really good because it is so gentle and it cleanses your lashes. If you do lash extensions, this is good for it, because remember, it's oil free and you can't put any kind of oils on your lash extensions. So this would be perfect. You can see here that it's 2 layers. This is silicone based. All you do is shake it up. Okay? All right, so the next product I wanted to go over is my cellular water, and I know you guys have seen this all over TV and TikTok, and but I absolutely love ours. I have tried others because I just like to see what is on the market and what's out there. This is so nice because it is not sticky. Some of them are so sticky, or you feel like this residue. Well, you don't get that with this. So what my cellular water does, I think of this as like a vacuum, okay? So would you sweep your floors before you would you sweep your floors before you mop? Of course not. You got to get all that debris up, right, before you can mop your floors. Well, this is the same thing, like a vacuum. It's going to suck up all of that dirt and oil and debris and makeup and bring it to the surface so you can gently wipe it off. But the great thing about this is that there's no rinsing. Oh my goodness. So it is great as a pre-cleanser to your face. I love it. And it's really good if you go to the gym, you work out, or if you go camping and you just want to remove sweat and dirt, then just take a cotton ball, wet it, and you're done. You are done because you don't need a sink. Love it. So I actually use this before my cleanser. All right. So I'm sure you guys, if you're any familiar with Mary Kay, you've heard of our Time Wise products. Time Wise is anti-aging. So anytime you see the Time Wise, that means it's anti-aging. So our brand new Miracle Set, what just came out September 13th of 2023, and I am loving it. I'm a girl that when I like something, I don't like to change. And I did not think that the Miracle Set could get any better. But so I've been using it now for a couple of months because as directors, you get products before they come out. And I am in love. Oh my gosh. Love it, love it, love it. So we have here our cleanser, our moisturizer, our day cream, and our night cream. Okay? So this is called the Miracle Set, and I'm going to tell you what each one does as we go through it. So if you would get your packet out, and it should look like this. It's a long pink packet. Get that out, and we're going to start with our cleanser. Now, I'm going to be going out of order and back and forth with some of these products, but at the end, we will go over and exactly which steps you take when, okay? So this cleanser, I'm getting my water here, and you'll notice too how good they smell. But guess what? All of our skincare and cosmetics are actually fragrance free. And it's made for sensitive skin, but anything that you're smelling in our products, it's either from a plant extract or a flower extract, or sometimes both, and so that's what the smell is. All right, so this is and it comes in 2 formulas. You see here I use combination to oily, and it also comes in normal to dry. So I'm using combination to oily, and that's the pink stripe. And our cleanser is a 4-in-1 cleanser. And the best way that I remember this is, and it also has a 3D complex. And let me tell you the easiest way to remember what it does is the ABCs. They're antioxidants, brightening, and collagen. That's the easiest way, ABC. So your antioxidants is provided by your encapsulated resveratrol, okay? Your brightening is vitamin B3, which we all know is a superpower brightening, and it's just like a powerhouse, right? And then we have age-defying peptides that helps with your collagen and elastin production, because as we age, we lose collagen and elastin. So I'm just gonna wet my face all over. And I just put like probably a nickel to dime size amount. And you can feel the little beads. It cleanses, it refreshes, it's anti-aging, it's got some mild exfoliation in there. So you just want to go in upward, outward motion. And I always do my neck right here too. I have a tendency to put my hands on my face, so I tend to sometimes break out there. Okay, let me just rinse my washcloth. And then we're just taking it all off. Oh, Just feels so good. I just love this. Doesn't your face feel amazing? Okay, and then I'm just going to pat it dry. Oh. So you would use this cleanser morning and night. So twice a day. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right, I was just giving that a second to dry. Okay, so next we're going to use the charcoal mask. And this is what it looks like in the full tube. I don't think I have the sample here, but it should look like this. It's got a green stripe, it's white, you'll see clear proof charcoal mask. All right, so this is a triple action charcoal that acts like a magnet. So it's going to go deep in your pores and it's going to clean all that gunk out. Okay, so that way your pores are nice and clean, and then because when you have all that gunk in, your pores stretch, which is why they're more visible and they look darker, and so it's going to clean all that out so that way your pores can go back to the normal size. But it also helps with skin discoloration, excess oil, if you have any kind of breakouts, pimples, this is the bomb. And so we're going to put it, and it's one of those that we're going to just take off with a washcloth. It's not one of those peel ones. Those kind really are not good for your skin. But use this probably 2 to 3 times a week whenever you feel like you need it. And I'm actually going to use our mask applicator, which is like this. It's a rubber tip, so it cleans off very easily. But because I'm sitting at my makeup table doing this, so I don't want to get charcoal mask everywhere. And I'm just going to put this all over my face and avoiding my eye area. And sometimes you may not need it everywhere, all over your face. Sometimes you just need a quick touch up on your nose and on your chin, maybe your forehead. That's what we call our T-zone area. That's where your oil production is more prominent. So just all over. And you see how I'm just doing a little bit on the thing at a time so that way it doesn't drip and run. Oop. Got too much up in my eye. Got carried away there. All right. Yeah, but we don't want to put this near our eyes. Because remember, we don't want to tug and be pulling on our eyes any more than we have to. So this will last, if you do it a couple times, 2 to 3 times a week, this whole bottle is going to last about 24 uses. So, and that's another reason why I love Mary Kay, is because you don't have to use a lot to get the benefits you need. And so a little bit can go a long way. So you're getting really good value for your money. All right, so do you smell that? Doesn't it smell amazing? Again, I want to go down here on my chin just because I tend to get breakouts right down here on my jawline. But I just love the smell. And it is honeysuckle and peppermint oil extract. That's why it smells so good, and it feels good too. You can feel that peppermint. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let me rinse my applicator here. All right, so we want to let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. We may not quite do 15 to 20 just for time's sake, but when you're sitting at home, you'll be able to tell because your face will get tight and then it'll start looking dry. So that's what we want. Okay, next you'll have in your packet, it looks like this. They're called hydrogel eye patches. So you want to go ahead and open them up, and this is what it looks like in the jar, and you get 30 pairs. Okay. And I actually use these in other places besides my eyes. and I'm going to tell you about that. They have lots of vitamins and nutrients in these eye patches, and it really helps to hydrate the eyes. Remember I told you it's the 10 times thinner skin than anywhere else in our body. So of course it's going to lose moisture quicker, right? So we want to make sure we're putting that back in. And that's really going to help the wrinkles, the fine lines, but also, most importantly, one thing that I love about it is that it takes that puffiness and dark circles out of your eyes. So you want to wear these every morning. I put these on, and you leave them on for about 20 minutes. And I usually put these on, and then after I wash my face, and then I drink my coffee, and then by the time I'm done with my coffee, then it's time to take them off. And it's perfect. But I call these cappuccino in a jar. It literally is like drinking coffee for your eyes. I love it. Okay, so you see how it kind of, no, I just tore mine. But you see how, that's what happens when you got long nails. But it's got the point here. So you just put that towards the inner corner of your eye and then just lay it down, just like that. And they stay very nice. And the longer they're on, the more they will stay in place. All right. Oh, it just feels so good. I just love self-care. I really do. Just makes me charged up and ready for the day. Okay. So now while we let this sit, let me finish my water here. Sorry, I have a laptop here. I'm trying to keep myself on track because I have a tendency to start talking and does anybody have any ADD tendencies? Well, that is me. And okay, so I want to be able to give you guys another prize. So what I'd like you to do is that, again, if you don't have this pamphlet, that's okay, just on a piece of paper, whatever you have. But if you have the pamphlet, flip over to the back side and you'll see there are 6 spaces. Okay, we are going to play a game called the gift of giving, because as women, I know we all love to give gifts and to give, and just to give things to other people. And so what I'd like to do is offer them a pampering session for free, and then also give them a $10 gift certificate in honor of you. Okay, so but if you can give me 6 names and their phone number, then I will send you a free gift. And it's anyone that you feel that needs pampering, that needs a little bit of self-care, that maybe does a lot for other people and not really for themselves. Think about nurses, friends, your mom, your grandma, your aunts, cousins, your hairstylists, maybe your mail person, staff, whoever you can think of. Go ahead and write their name and then their phone number. And if you send this to me, you can just screenshot it and send it to me. You can send me by Facebook Messenger or my phone number. My phone number is 434-509-5489. I'm going to repeat that. 434-509-5489. Okay? And if you send it to me, I'm going to mail you a gift. So now you have 2 chances to earn gifts. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so don't forget to be writing products down on your tic-tac-toe board. All right, so while our mask is drying, I want you to get out, it's called microderm abrasion. And it's in another little pink packet. Let's see if I have it here. Yes. Okay, so that's gonna look like this. Go ahead and open it up. And we're going to use the Refine first. This is what the full size looks like. And we're just going to do this on the back of our hand. So this is a physical exfoliant. It's very important with your skincare regimen that you're cleansing, you're moisturizing, you're exfoliating, you're freshening. So that's really important. All right, so you're just going to take a little bit, and I want you to apply it on the back of your right hand. And do you feel it's got little polishing crystals? It kind of feels like sand. little gritty. Well, what this is doing is it's taking away all those dead skin cells, because our skin sheds dead skin cells all the time. They're constantly, our face is making new cells. So this is taking away all those dead skin cells, all that dirt, grime, and debris. Okay, it's going to help once you get that off. It's going to help to make your pores appear smaller. It's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, and it brightens. It brightens because you have all that dead skin removed, and so therefore the new healthy cells are going to be able to shine through. All right, so you just take that off with your washcloth, and then get your pore minimizer. That's the one that was attached to it, and you just need a little bit. You don't need a lot. So you're going to take it and you're going to put it on the back of that hand that you just did the polishing crystals on. And this is like a calming serum. So this helps to minimize the appearance of pores, hydrates it a little bit, and gets it nice and smooth. All right, now I want you to look at the hand. Can you see the difference? Look how much brighter this is. Guys, that's not the lighting, that's for real. So that's what it does to your face. So this is really good. And you can use this 2 to 3 times a week. But I love it. All right. How's your face looking? All right, so if you look at your mask, and if you see little black dots, okay, because you can really see them. Let me get close here. You can see them on my nose here. You see that? All right, so that's the pores and all that gunk being pulled out. Now, if you see any white spots, that's acne. I'm not sure if I have any. Oh, yep, I got one. Can you see that? So that's acne or pimples. I didn't even know I had one there. Things you find out when you do a mask. Okay. Just letting it dry a little bit. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take it off. So I'm going to take off my eye patches. Stuck to my mask here. Oh my gosh, I just love these. It feels so good. All right, so we're just gonna take our washcloth. And if it's your washcloth that's really warm, it's a lot easier to take off, and it feels so good. All right, so I'm just taking my washcloth and taking all this off. So I want to tell you while we're doing this, I want to tell you a few things about Mary Kay, because I think it's important if you're trying out products or, you want to know who you're supporting. And so Mary Kay has been around. This is their 60th year. They've been around. And it was originally started by a lady named Mary Kay Ash, a lovely lady. She's now passed away, but her son and her grandson are running the company. I'm sorry, her son did, and he's now retired, so her grandson has taken over. So it's a very family-oriented company, and they're family-owned. But one of the best things that I love about it is that their philosophy is God first, family second, career third. And we still follow that today. And, we pray before meetings, and I just love that. But, it was very important to Mary Kay that she have a company that really helped and supported women and they could empower themselves, and women were empowering other women, but you're also getting good skincare and cosmetics at a great value, and that was very important to her. So we pass on the dream. And another good thing that you guys will love is that all of our products are 100% satisfaction guarantee. I mean, where else can you get that? Now, especially nowadays, right? So you can return or exchange any item at any time with no questions asked. Okay. All right. So that's off. Didn't it feel amazing? So look at your pores. Look how smaller they are. Oh my gosh. I just love it. Oh. Okay, I'm just patting it dry. So another thing I love about Mary Kay is that we have what we call the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And because I'm really big into giving back to the community and really helping others. And I just absolutely love this foundation. So they spend millions of dollars on domestic violence and building shelters for women. They do a lot of giving money to research for cancers affecting women and children, and human trafficking, and to stop that, and all resources for it. And they also we do not test on animals, and so other countries who do, they are actually over there trying to stop it. So I love that. Okay, so now that our face, we've already masked it, we've cleansed it, so let's put on some moisturizer. So this is our moisturizer. This does not have SPF in it, like our other one used to. Okay, so this is number 2 step in the skincare regimen. And as you see, it's now a bigger size bottle because we probably use more moisturizer than we do anything. And because I'm using combination oily, it doesn't have, none of our products are oil based. So it's going to help hydrate it without making it more oily. So it still comes into the 2 formulas. And when you layer this with the day and night cream, you're getting that 3D effect. So I'm just taking it and going all over my face. Maybe a little bit more. And also, don't forget your neck. It's very important to do your neck because this is going to help those wrinkles. All right, so moisturizer's done. So next I'm going to do, this is what we call the Daytime Defender. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. Daytime Defender, okay? So this does have SPF 30 in it, so it's going to help to protect your skin from all the free radicals, the LED screens, just the environmental stressors of our day that from the environment, just from walking outside, and help protect against UVB and UVA rays. All right. It also has prickly pear extract in it that helps strengthen your skin's moisture barrier. So it smells so good. I am in love with this stuff. I love how it feels. It makes my foundation go on smooth. I know it's protecting my face. It's making that barrier. It helps improve the look of fine lines. It evens your skin tone. All right. So that's it for as far as the cleansing regimen. But I do want to show you this. So this is at nighttime. So I think of this as protector corrector. Okay. So you can see those little beads in there. Okay. So those little beads burst as when the pump is dispensed. And so you see the little white beads. So that is resveratrol, okay? And then the pink beads are vitamin derivatives. So as your skin is at rest at night and you're sleeping, so that's when a lot of your cell rebuild, and so that's when that happens. So we want to make sure that when our skin's at rest that it's getting what it needs. So I just want you to try this. I'm going to put this on my left hand, just so you can feel it. but you would use this at nighttime. But you would use this before the moisturizer at night because you want this closest to your skin. Remember, the day is going to protect, so we want to put the moisturizer on, then this, because we're protecting. It's got the SPF in it, so we want to make sure that it's hitting that and first. And then at nighttime, we're going to do this so it's closer to our skin, and then putting on the moisturizer, okay? And you're getting that 3D effect in both of those products along with the moisturizer. Okay, so we've gone over a lot. We're almost done. So see, if you're doing this and you're not talking, then you're good. All right, so the next is the eye cream. And the eye cream can be included in the set, Miracle Set, or you can choose to get an eye cream from our repair line, and or one of the, the firming cream or something like that. And that's one thing I love, is because you're able to customize the set. And but I use the Time Wise eye cream. And this is so great because, again, you got to hydrate that skin underneath your eyes. And just using the patches is not enough. We need something extra. So you're going to do this morning and night. It helps to hydrate for about 12 hours. So that's why we're going to use it twice a day. But it helps minimize fine lines, especially those crow's feet that we women always get. And you don't need very much. Now, if you feel like you do, you go for it. But you don't need much. All right. But another reason why I like it too, because if you have any kind of dark circles, it will also help brighten that up too. Okay, so next we're going to do, let's see if I have it here. Yep. I want to show you satin lips. Some of you may have had this in your packet, some of you don't. This is like exfoliation for your lips. So I'm choosing it to do this today because when it starts getting wintertime, I tend to get a lot of dry, dead skin on my lips, especially right here. And so, and just so you can feel that grit in it, you're just going to put it all over your lips. And then just take a washcloth or a towel and you just wipe that off. It's really good too if for chapped lips. All right, so the next is our balm, lip balm. And ours does not contain any alcohol. So it's not going to dry your lips out at all. Most of your over-the-counter lip balms actually contain some alcohol in it or a form of it, and so it dries your lips out. So yeah, that's why you have to keep applying more. I usually apply mine in the morning. I don't have to apply it again. It lasts for 6 to 8 hours. Love it, love it, love it. So using this will really help your lipstick and your lip glosses go on nice and smooth. And you can buy this as a set or separately. It's always cheaper when you buy things as a set. So just keep that in mind. All right, so now we're going to go to our foundation primer. You should have a packet that looks like this. That's called foundation primer. And sorry, I'm trying to look for mine. Here we go. All right, so this is what the tube looks like. And a foundation primer, it absolutely is amazing. So it feels like a serum. It helps to keep your foundation in place, helps it keep, so you can wear it all day long so it lasts longer, especially against heat, humidity, sweat, tears, all those things. So I'm just taking this on it all over. All right. It feels very light, and you don't want to use a whole lot, but just enough to get that little barrier over it. All right, so next we're going to use CC cream, and that should be in your packet there. If you don't have it, that's okay. I can send you some. Our foundations are awesome. We have lots and lots of foundations. Our CC cream is more like for the very light natural look. It's oil free, it's color correcting, so that way, you know, it's for even, so it looks like you have really nice even skin tone, but it doesn't feel like you're wearing foundation. We also have a more fuller coverage foundation, and for matte and luminous. And so if you want a dewy look or if you want a matte look, we also have cream to powder, and we also have setting powder. Some people who don't like to wear foundation but they want a little something, sometimes they just like using the setting powder as their foundation. So it's really your preference, but I use the CC creams. That's like my everyday foundation. I love it. All right, so this is what it looks like, and we have 5 shades, and this is the light to medium that I'm using. All right, and I forgot my foundation brush. Oh no. All right, so what I do is I just put dots all over my face. So I just dot, 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 dot. And everybody applies it differently. I gotta tell y'all a funny story. You know, because I put the dots on my foundation, I had gotten distracted one day. This is when I was still nursing and was going to work. Well, I guess I answered the phone or I did something. And let me tell you, I walked right out of the house with dots all over my face. Had no idea, because usually, you know, I just don't look in the mirror. And so I didn't know until I came home that day at 4:30. I look in the mirror and I have all these dried spots. And I'm like, what in the world? And nobody told me, not one single person, patient, not a coworker, and my husband saw me before I left the house. So I asked him about it, and he says, well, I just thought you wanted to look that way. Do I want to go out of the house looking like I got some kind of disease? No, I don't. Silly. Isn't that hilarious though? So that is it, guys. Thank you so much. Please message me, text me with any questions you have. Make sure you're sending me your